There are no great cities that were built. Even before the first colonization of white people coming to the shores of Africa or the slave ships, black men built nothing. No sewer system, no houses above one level, and none of them made out of stone. All of them made out of grass and wood.
Now, that was harsh, right? Just imagine you have a child, right? Or you might have a child now, and your child go to school. Your child go to play sport, and everywhere your child go, he keep hearing this. Black people did not build anything until the so-called white man came to the picture. Now, that word right there, what I just said, or what that brother just said, it lowers that child's self-esteem to the point of, like, when he see himself in the mirror, he starts to see himself as inferior compared to the other race, right? Now, I'm gonna fix that today. I'm not gonna let that happen to your child. I'm not going to let that happen to my child. I will not let that happen to any black child, any black man that is out there thinking that we as black people, we never built no buildings. We did not do nothing before the so-called white man came to picture. First thing first, let's deal with this brother right here. The brother is a fool. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Check this out. When you go to the book of Hosea, the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6, it reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children." So now, God is saying that my people, they are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot navigate to this planet Earth. Without knowledge, you are a fool. Without knowledge, you are, I will call you, I will say you stupid. You're just stupid because you don't have no information at all. Now, this brother, he's a fool. I'm sorry, I'm being harsh on him because he is harsh on us. Why would you say such a thing, man? Why will you open up your smelly mouth and you telling us that we never did nothing when the evidence is there? When you turn your back away from the laws of God, that is what happened to you. You said things like that. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So now, we as black people, we built a lot of buildings. We did a lot of work before the so-called white man came. What made you think the white man came to us for? We had resources. We had everything. We had home. It was hot over there in Africa. We knew how to maneuver in Africa. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Now, I have a video. I'm going to play it. After that, I'm going to come back, elaborate a little bit. Watch this.
Granite blocks were cut into the same size and stacked up from the ground. There are no straight lines or right angles. It was entirely built in curves. It shows that stonemasonry techniques at the time were highly developed. A conical tower stands inside. It's shaped like a granary and believed to have represented the power of the king. The descendants of the Shonas, the original people who founded the kingdom, still live in this area. The once flourishing kingdom suddenly disappeared during the 15th century. However, the Shona people who founded the kingdom continue to recount their glorious days in song.
Now, the white man is ruling the earth right now. And the white man been to many wars. He conquered a lot of nations. Now, he is doing his thing. I'm not bugging because I understand everybody have to get their share of pie. Everybody have to rule. It's time for the white man to rule. But he has a short time and we're gonna take over again. Now, when he got to power, he started to tell us his story. The angels are white. Christ is white. The fighters in Egypt, they are white. The Egyptians, they're all white. Everything, it becomes according to his view, according to him. He's telling us his story. That's what happened to any nation that take over the world. Even the Persians were telling us their own story. The Egyptians were telling us their history. So when a nation rule over the world, they tell the world their story. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Now, we black people, we got our own history. We got our own story. But our story has been covered. In another word, it has been hidden because they don't want us to know the truth. Because if we know the truth, we know what we did, we know what we built it. This is how we will be able to wake up and become great and become better and start to do better. So because of that, they hide our history and they give us their history. When you go to school, you are learning about the so-called white man story. If you are there in China, they are teaching you story about China. If you are there in Arab nations, they are teaching you stories about Arab. If you are a black man, anywhere you go, you get to learn about other people's history. By your own history, you don't have no clue. Do you all get what I'm saying? So yes, we built it. Spain, we took over Spain. We are the one building all those buildings. In Egypt, who built those pyramids? Black people. It's hot in Egypt. I don't know if you've ever been to Egypt. I never been there, but I know them Sudanese, they be out there. It's hot. And there's no way a white man will stand on that heat. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So yes, we never been dumb. We did things. We built things. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Now this is what I got for y'all today. Hopefully y'all glance something out of this. Hopefully y'all get something out of this. I left my cash up in the description. Donate, like, share, subscribe. Peace.